just amazing how many different interpretations there are out there of Hillary Clinton's speech. I want to talk to former Colorado Senator Gary Hart about that as well. He knows the road that presidential candidates travel well. He's also an accomplished author, commentator, and consultant on national security and environmental issues, homeland security issues, and as well, behind-the-scenes consultant to many issues that Barack Obama is facing.
That's right. I have had the pleasure of giving ideas to the campaign, some of which they have used and others they haven't.
So you're saying that your role is very minimal at the convention. You will not have a speaking role and whatnot. But as someone who has traveled this road, what big picture do you see forming here right now? We've not seen a big bump in numbers for Barack Obama after naming Joe Biden as a vice presidential candidate or after Hillary's speech so far.
Well, I know many in the media think these things ought to happen overnight, and they don't. It takes a while. Usually the pattern is, the tradition is, after a convention, within a week or 10 days, positive numbers go up 5 or 6 points. The same will happen with John McCain in early September. But this election will be decided in the last 10 days, end of October, early November.
Okay. Yeah, we were talking earlier about the different interpretations of Hillary Clinton's speech last night. I think even if you flipped around on the networks, you definitely saw a difference with the pundits on those networks. But even with Rudy Giuliani just now, completely different interpretation.
Well, I wouldn't expect Mayor Giuliani or anyone in the Republican Party to have good things to say about it. It is interesting to me, as an old-timer, that in the past, parties had their week in their convention without a lot of criticism from the other side, and now they don't get that week. So the opposition party is there on the spot critiquing everything, and that may be part of the reason there has not been the so-called bump.
Yeah, the spin factor is just so huge, as with anything. So, in your expert opinion, what has Barack Obama got to do? What has he got to say on Thursday night?
Well, I wish I had something unconventional to say, but I'm going to say what almost everyone else says. Many people in this country, despite a long year nomination race, still will tell you they don't know who he is. Now, I don't know whose fault that is. It's certainly not his. Perhaps it's the media's. I don't know. But, and partly it's the citizens themselves. If they don't know who he is, they have to find out. I mean, it's the media has covered him. He has a website, and people can go to that website and find out his economics, foreign policy, and defense policy.
And take the time to learn more about Barack Obama. Well,
it's the obligation of the citizen.
Yes, it's in any election, it certainly is. Thank you, former Colorado Senator Gary Hart.
Great pleasure.
Thanks for stopping by today.
My pleasure.